Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets Filthy Cash Flood. Billionaire Epstein buddy dumps $100 million plus to keep the grift alive. Oh, honey, buckle up, because the swamp just got a whole lot stinkier. And it's all pointing straight back to that tangerine-tinted train wreck we call Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets. You know, the guy who built his empire on lies, spray tans, and enough scandals to fill a Netflix true crime binge watch. Fresh off the presses, we've got the unmasking of his latest sugar daddy. A shadowy billionaire with Epstein's greasy fingerprints all over him, who's just shoveled over $100 million into the Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets war chest. Yeah, you read that right. Over $100 million from a dude who partied with the pedophile prince himself. This isn't some tabloid fever dream. It's the rotten core of American politics laid bare, and I'm here to roast it like a Thanksgiving turkey gone wrong. If you're one of those red hat zealots foaming at the mouth already, go ahead, type your little heart out. I don't read 'em, I don't respond, and I sure as hell don't lose sleep over your cult tears. This is truth serum, straight no chaser. Let's start with the star of this freak show, John Paulson. Yeah, that John Paulson, the hedge fund hotshot who made billions betting against the housing crash back in '08, while the rest of us were scraping ramen off the floor. This guy's net worth is north of $7 billion, built on the backs of foreclosed dreams and Wall Street wizardry. But here's the kicker that makes your stomach turn. His name's scrawled in Jeffrey Epstein's infamous Little Black Book. That's right, the Rolodex of depravity, where the sex offender jotted down his Rolodex of rich pervs and power players. Paulson wasn't just a casual acquaintance. Reports from outlets like Newsweek and the New York Times paint a picture of a man who hobnobbed in Epstein's orbit, trading tips on markets and maybe a few darker secrets over caviar and cognac. We're talking flights on the Lolita Express. Not confirmed on Paulson, but close enough. His name pops up in the unsealed docs, the flight logs, the whispers that never quite died. And now, this Epstein-adjacent tycoon is Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets Golden Goose, dropping $75 million in one PAC dump alone, with whispers of another $50 million lurking in the shadows. Total haul. Easily cracking $100 million, propping up the Orange One's endless legal fees and rally blowouts. But wait, it gets juicier, and by juicier, I mean more vomit-inducing. Paulson's not flying solo here. Senate Finance Committee bigwig Ron Wyden, that dogged Democrat from Oregon who's been sniffing out Epstein's money trail like a bloodhound on steroids, dropped a bombshell report last summer. Turns out, J.P. Morgan Chase. Yep, the same bank that got slapped with a $290 million fine for enabling Epstein's trafficking ring, flagged over $1 billion in suspicious transfers tied to the creep and his cronies. And whoosh, right in the mix. Wires to Russian banks' pre-sanctions, red flags for human trafficking, and payments funneled through accounts that scream, follow the money. Wyden's been hammering the Trump admin, the Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secret Circus, for years to cough up those files. Produce the damn documents, he thundered in a July letter, pointing fingers at how Epstein's slush fund greased palms from Wall Street to Washington. One name keeps bubbling up. Leon Black, another billionaire donor in the Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets ecosystem, who shelled out $170 million to Epstein over the years, plus hush money to at least 3 of his massage victims. Black's out here defending it as legit advice. But come on, $170 mil for financial tips. That's not consulting. That's complicity with a side of cover-up. Now, let's zoom out and connect the tangerine dots, because Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets isn't some innocent bystander in this pedo payday parade. This guy's been dancing with Epstein since the '80s, partying at Mar-a-Lago, jet-setting to his island, or so the logs suggest, and even calling him a terrific guy who likes him on the younger side in a 2002 interview that aged like milk in the sun. Remember the 2019 flight manifests. Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secret's name is there, rubbing elbows with the monster before the fall. And fast forward to now, as president, wait, in this nightmare timeline where he's clawing back power, his Dodge sitting on key Epstein files, stonewalling Wyden's probes like it's a national security secret. Why? Because peeling back those layers might expose not just donors, but the man himself. Michael Wolff's book, Siege, spills the tea. Epstein knew all about Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secret's shady real estate loans for favor schemes, the kind that could have landed him in hot water long before Stormy Daniels or the hush money hullabaloo. It's a web of orange secrets, sticky as sin, where billionaires buy silence and politicians peddle influence. Picture this. It's 2025, the midterms are a bloodbath waiting to happen, and Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets is barnstorming the country, screaming about draining the swamp. While swimming in it neck deep, Paulson's cash isn't charity, it's an investment in impunity. That $100 million plus fuels attack adds smearing opponents as deep state puppets, while the real puppets are these Epstein echo chamber elites pulling strings from their Manhattan penthouses. And the hypocrisy. Chef's kiss. Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets rails against elites and crooked donors when it's Hunter Biden's laptop du jour, but when it's his own Rolodex of reprobates, crickets. Paulson, Black, these aren't bootstrappers. They're the vulture capitalists who crashed the economy, then bailed out with taxpayer bucks, only to recycle their ill-gotten gains into propping up a felon-in-chief. Let's roast this properly, because as a comedian who's seen more cons than a Vegas blackjack table, I can't let this slide without a gut-punch laugh. Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets, strutting around like he's the king of clean hands, but his donor list reads like Epstein's guest book at a bad 80s prom. Make America Great Again, more like Make America Grift Again, with a side of underage scandals. Paulson's out here, black book in hand, wiring millions like it's monopoly money, and our orange overlords like, "Thanks, pal, now let's build that wall," around the truth. It's pathetic, it's predatory, and it's peak MAGA. A cult built on con men covering for con men, all while the rest of us foot the bill for their moral bankruptcy. I mean, come on. If Epstein were alive, he'd be toasting these donors with a flute of Dom Perignon, cackling about how easy it is to buy a presidency. And Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets. He'd be right there, orange lips pursed for the selfie, because loyalty's just another word for. What have you done for me lately? But let's get real for a second. Beyond the burns, this story's a dagger to the heart of democracy. These secret slush funds aren't just gross, they're corrosive. Paulson's $100 million buy-in means super PACs like Make America Great Again, Inc. can drown out your voice, my voice, every working stiff's voice with a tsunami of tainted cash. Wyden's report lays it out cold. Epstein's network wasn't just sex trafficking. It was influence peddling on steroids, with billions laundered through banks that looked the other way. J.P. Morgan's alerts. Ignored or buried under Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets, fake news blanket. And the victims? Those brave women stepping forward, like the ones Black paid off. Their footnotes in this billionaire boys club, their trauma traded for tax breaks and policy favors. Zoom in on the mechanics, because knowledge is power, and I'm arming you with it. Super PACs post-Citizens United are basically legal bribery hubs. No direct coordination needed, just a wink and a wire transfer. Paulson's haul went straight to outfits bankrolling Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secret's 2024 Revenge Tour and beyond, funding everything from robocalls to rally pyrotechnics. The feck, a joke, understaffed and outgunned. Meanwhile, Wyden's pushing for transparency reforms, bills to mandate donor disclosures and cap these megadumps. But guess who's vetoing them in spirit? The orange obstructionist himself. And the Epstein angle, it's the cherry on this shit sundae. Unsealed court docs from the Jaffer vs. Maxwell case name-drop Paulson in passing, but insiders whisper he was deeper in, consulting gigs that blurred lines between finance and filth. Black's even worse. $158 million to Epstein, per NPR digs, funneled through charitable vehicles that scream tax dodge. This isn't ancient history. It's happening now. As of October 2025, FEC filings show Paulson's latest infusion timed perfectly for the holiday ad blitz, coinciding with fresh widened subpoenas hitting the DOJ. Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets response. A Truth Social tirade calling it a Democrat hoax, because deflection's his default. But the cracks are showing, resignations in his orbit, donors like Paulson getting media heat, and polls dipping as independents gag on the grime. History's littered with these falls: Nixon's slush funds, Abramoff's lobbying lunacy. Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets thinks he's Teflon, but Epstein's ghost is the ultimate solvent, and let's not forget the global ripple. Allies like the UK, still reeling from Prince Andrew's Epstein entanglement, are side-eyeing US elections harder than ever. How can we trust a leader bankrolled by this? They mutter in Brussels briefings. Domestically, it's fracturing families. Your uncle at Thanksgiving defending the Donald while you flash the Black Book screenshots. It's exhausting, it's enraging, and it's why we fight. Because silence lets the slime spread. In wrapping this epic takedown, and trust me, there's more dirt than I could shovel in a day. Imagine the what-ifs. What if that $100 million went to schools, not smears? What if Epstein's enablers faced bars, not boardrooms? Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets world is a funhouse mirror of greed, where orange secrets hide darker truths, and donors like Paulson play puppet master. But we see through it, don't we? Laugh at the absurdity, rage at the injustice, and vote like our souls depend on it, because they do. Now, let me hit you with the raw, gut-wrenching core of what you've just absorbed, because this isn't fluff. It's a scream from the soul. Feel it deep. This article rips open the festering wound of a democracy bought and sold by men who traffic in power like Epstein trafficked in horrors. It's a heartbreaking betrayal of trust, of innocence, of the American dream we were promised. Every dollar from Paulson's tainted vault is a chain around our freedoms, forged in Epstein's shadow, wielded by Mr. Trump Epstein Orange Secrets to choke out the light. I write this with tears I won't shed publicly, but with a fire that demands you comprehend. This is our fight, our grief, our unyielding call to reclaim what's stolen. For the victims silenced, for the future poisoned, for every heart hardened by this hypocrisy, we rise or we fall into their orange abyss. Hold this truth close, let it fuel you. We deserve better. We demand it. Santiago del Carmen Maria, Crowning Thoughts, copyright 2025, independent writer. Crowning Thoughts truth speaker, AI video content creator, writer, blogger, Santiago, DC. Maria. All rights reserved.